Okay, now we go turn it in. This is, yeah. I just kept throwing long pins. I feel like all I did for that fight was like, okay, it hits double damage. I better be throwing so many long pins in a row. Reminds me of the stupid rock mission from Mario 64. What's that? What stupid rock mission from Mario 64? I actually did play Mario 64 on stream once upon a time. I should probably put that on the VODs channel. We're putting all kinds of stuff on the VODs channel. I'm really motivated to get caught up. I think it was seeing Karkala get caught up and I was like, okay, if Karkala can do it, I can do it. As long as I don't stream every day, I can get caught up eventually, right? The tools can work really well with some bosses. Yeah. Just a little song. Thank you for the clip, Trav. Did you feature it? Can mods put clips, post them to my story? Turn in. Crown fragment deposited. I don't think so. Okay. Well, I'll do it after stream. The terrible tyrant. Wish granted. Heavy rosary necklace. Nice. We've never had one of those. String threaded with a mix of common and fine rosaries. Can be broken and the rosaries used to trade. Contains 220 rosaries. Still not enough to get that memory locket. That one's 330. So we'll keep it as a string for now. Maybe if you have editors. Oh, that's a good point. I don't think I have any editors. Rolling in it now. Yeah. There was a Mario 64 stream, but right now it's not posted anywhere. It used to be on Twitch before they gave the highlight limit. In one of the levels, you have to run past giant boulders and do some wall jumps to get a star. The rocks are kind of hard to avoid and a lot of damage. Okay. Alright, now I guess I said I would be brave and try Hunter's March again. Kind of regret that. Is there anything else I can do instead? I'm sure we can find something. Oh! Did I ever... This is easy. This is close to a Bellbeast station. I don't think I ever came back here and played my instrument, but I'm gonna need silk for that. Plenty of other wishes on the board. Not on this one, are there? But I have lots in my menu. In the Belvane tunnels above and below Bellheart. Okay. Pale oil. Pale oil. I didn't catch that before. Pale ore, pale oil. Say that 10 times fast. I loved that they did that. That's pretty good. One of my favorite things so far was walking into, and don't anybody say anything, but walking into Greyroot's home in Shellwood and seeing Greyroot and going Grey Mourner and then the name Greyroot popping up and being like, I'm not saying it is anything, I'm not saying it isn't, but the fact that there's stuff that I'm like, this is familiar enough to matter. Avoiding Hunter's March is the most relatable content. Thanks, Monster. And then just the little, like, bits of story that you get that you talk about. Like, the thing we read, the lore from one of the relics that talked about divinity of the weavers and, like, something along the lines. They mention the word divinity. I don't know if they say the phrase, like, divinity of the weavers, but it's so interesting. Okay. Tipp was last seen in Lower Shellwood. So here, we're going to Shellwood. We're putting off Hunter's March. We're going to Shellwood. And then this is something I can go pick up if I ever go back to Greymoor. We may or may not. The little things that make you go, hey, now is that? Exactly. Because it may be nothing, but they have to know that the people playing it that have played Hollow Knight are like, maybe? And at some point, we have to go back to Bellheart because we gave them a bunch of money to repair it. So I want to see what the repairs look like. This is great. This is fine. Everything is good. Sister spider, husk bound to branch. Watch over these bugs, passing safe. Warded by fear, no longer your meal. Ha. Sister spider husk. Cool. Suppose I could leave that there to go back and read lore tablets later, but I'm gonna leave it alone for now. I'm gonna need my markers, says the person who has 24 remaining. Whatever. The thing is, actually, it's less that I'm gonna need them, and more if I leave them there, I'll think, oh, I need to return to that spot, and I won't remember why. And then we'll come back here and go, oh yeah, I've already done that. So that's a better reason. On to Lower Shellwood to find the courier. What are we tracking? Oh, search for traces. Okay, and track. Okay. That's not really what I was expecting. You could add markers all over the place when you need a momentary distraction from those dang ants, yeah. Oh, they're big. It's a big shadow. Hello. Huh? Interesting. Nice. Nice, nice. Did I miss some traces, though? I don't know. Oh. They jump over everything. I'm so curious what they look like. In my head, they're carrying a giant backpack. They look like Beetle. Get it? Beetle? This is so strange. What kind of path is this? Hello? Oh, they are carrying a giant backpack. Leave them alone. They're my new friend. Hi, Tipp. It does look just like our bug emote. Look at that. Little guy. Little guy alert. Psst, attention.
Oh, those horrible beastie beasts are gone. Much and many thanks to you, great warrior.
It was a simple thing, small bug. I assume you are Tipp, the courier? Frey, the Bellheart trader, seemed concerned for your safety and for the cargo you carry.
They own a bottle. She sent you? Bah. She needs to learn a little patience. It has barely been away, but still is lucky for me you came. Scammable. Well, I must be off now. Oh, old Grubbly Grub in the Bell will come after me herself if she not get her goods.
Maho! I don't know. Contender for new favorite. Not that I'm playing favorites, but I totally am. I don't remember there being so many platforms around here. Oh, that was splendid. The storytelling with the character trails is really good, especially for that one who you're like, what kind of route is this? When it's an NPC and not a, oh my god. Like, before we tracked enemies. And you kind of think, alright, they're not really following a path necessarily, they're just living their little buggy life. But this one I was like, where are you going? Why are you taking this route? I guess, yeah, we're just going back to the station here. Blasted Steps is the super scariest area ever. And I don't ever want to go back. And also it reminds me a lot of... we saw creatures that reminded me of Godhome and I got scared.
Duncan is sleeping so peacefully.
Oh, I guess I don't turn it in there because there's nothing to turn in. Hi, Frey. Greetings again, shopkeeper. Your shelves are looking better stocked. I see the courier made their way back to you safely. Oh yes, the cheeky little so-and-so came by and dropped his cargo off at last. Poor dear was so shaken by his misadventures, I almost didn't have the heart to dock his earnings. Almost didn't have the heart. All's well now, though. Take a look at the lovely new goods I have available. Oh, wow. Okay. Multipass. I rarely sell objects as intriguing as this. Supposed to improve a bug's natural ability to heal. Can't say I've felt its effects myself, but then I keep more healthy than most. Spool fragment. For a spool bearing no silk, it's surprisingly heavy. Do you think perhaps it could be gift left behind by the old creeping ones? Also, do you see how many rosaries we have right now? Nice. If I trade in my heavy necklace, I could get this. Math. What's 220 plus 69? 290? 289? Not quite enough. Do I currently have a... Oops, I forget what menu it's on. Fragment? No, I do not. But we've bought just about everything there is left to buy. Someone delete that. I'm backseating again. No, not crap. No. Math questions are okay to answer. Thank you. And I appreciate the concern. Oh yeah, I also am procrastinating keys. I kind of already forgot about the key. Whoops. I think we should go get more rosaries to try to get the... We need 40 more. 41 more to get the memory... No. Yes. To get the memory locket. And 40 is not too bad. Like, we have a quest up around this area. Do we think we can get some... Oh, they said underneath Bellheart. So, interestingly, I think somehow there's gonna be tunnels here, too. But maybe we can try to get some silver bells. Silver bells! And then also maybe some rosaries. Look, we've got time left in stream. I can still go to Hunter's March. Maybe? Is it even worth it? We don't have to go to every area in the game, right? Oh, I can't even, alright. I remember this walk back. We're already never going to Hunter's March or Greymoor or Blasted Steps ever again. So really it's just Wormways and whatever this key opens up in Deep Docks, and that's it. I don't really want to go to Wormways either. Oh! Clang! Jingle bells! Oh, they're too cute. I don't want to hurt them. There's always Redacted. There's the weave nest that we found that I noped out of. I'm not entirely confident you want to play this at all. Yeah, I don't know. You could be right. Oh, I killed them and they didn't even drop what I needed. Now I feel bad. Oh. We could spend 4 hours trying to learn Pavo's little dance. I love Pavo. Ow. Ding! Did you drop a silver bell? I don't know. Oop, that's not what I meant to press. No? Oh, they're just sitting in random places, I guess. Okay, that's fine. I'll allow it. The bell enemies are really cute. Oh, there wasn't really anywhere to go left up there. Excuse you. I love all the little interactable things in the foreground. I haven't forgotten you, stickbug. Wait, so how do I... Is that the only bell tunnel that we found so far? That was funny. Alright, maybe I should take the elevator. Oh, right, because at the end of this area was like a little spot to jump up once we had cling wrap. That's how we got here in the first place. Okay, yeah. So there's probably some in here. Oh, we're so strong. A flea! How did I miss you? Oh! That's absolutely criminal. Oh, you're in the ceiling. Bye. Doesn't it look like there's something buried right there? No? Maybe? So musical. How many of these do I need? 8. Oh, come back. Traffic jam. I don't know if it feels like I haven't come through all of this area before, but I guess I have. Ow. Silver bells, silver bells. Okay, now I feel like I've seen everything. I feel like I've done several loops. One more loops. Well... Why did I come here? Oh, to get rosaries. That went really well. Finally forged bell made from gleaming metal. Well, we have 95, so I need 109. No, 110. I don't think you drop rosaries. I'm sorry for doubting you, but I don't think that's really your thing. I think if we go back to the Morrow, I think there's a lot more. Marrow. Oh my god. I'm good at this game, I swear. That wasn't fair, I dropped frames. Come back. Oh, or there's just these hunters. The pawn catchers give pretty good rosary drops. Oh my god. No! Stop hopping around in the water! Oh my god. This is so stupid! At least in this game, seemingly, you can go in your map and it actually pauses the game. That's a new concept. I got scared, okay? There it is. La la la, Lina Lulu. I can't switch crests. Alright, now who do I want to add to? That's really the question here. This one already comes with 2 yellow. I'm actually really curious. Oh, only 1 red is even possible. And yellow are these guys, so I would never have to take off my compass ever again. I love that I've been keeping this on for boss fights too. That's really helping me. Whatever. Didn't know you picked up the crest. This was the first thing we did today. So yeah, it was like super early in the stream. Sorry, I didn't recap that well. And I actually, you missed like crest science too. I experimented with pogos, sprinting, sprint dash, just regular swipes, and those are the main things I found differences in. And the fact that with this one you can just swipe your needle like really normal as you're running, I enjoyed that. And I'm not saying I don't like down pogo. I love the original down pogo, but I'm kind of like liking the challenge of learning diagonal pogo. But there are times when it's so frustrating, and I feel like you have to be so precise with the angle of it, and it just doesn't always work out. I'm just trying to decide what I want to add to. Eyeballing 45 degrees is rough. Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of tricky. With my craptacular eyesight, yeah. I mean, this one is more balanced with tools, but I do like that the other one already comes like preloaded with 2 spots for... Are there names for yellow, red, and blue? Don't answer that. Wayfarer, Hunter, and... No, there's no blue quests so far. I mean, it's vaguely like offense, defense, and explorer. I don't know. Movement, maybe? They're colors. Hylian, welcome in. Overjoyed, welcome in. How are you? I feel like a sicko for loving diagonal pogo. It's so satisfying when you get it right. It feels so fun when you can string a bunch together. And the way she like tumbles and does her little flips is so cute. I've stuck with my favorite crest even in new saves, but once there's rando, I'm sure I'll have to expand my horizons. Maybe so. I didn't even think of how crests and like weapon builds would factor into rando, because you'll be forced to learn different play styles. Oh no. Thank you for redeeming human kindness, sending human kindness for me, to you, to all the chat, to everyone here watching and lurking. You are loved, you are worthy, you are wonderful just the way you are. Thanks for spending time with me and with each other and chatting and being good company, and choosing to uplift each other today. I appreciate you all. I love being here. People are already brainstorming wild stuff. That's pretty cool. Thanks, bye! Bye, Cinnamon Roll. You heading out? Have a good one. If I were to have 3 of these, let's think. What would I even put here? Besides compass and magnetite, would I just keep shard pendant on all the time? I guess. Thought we were ending. Oh, no! No, someone redeemed the human kindness channel point reward. So then I get to tell you all how cool you are and how much I like being here and spread a little kindness to everybody. The rando is still probably a few months out, but there's already a rando channel in the Discord. That's so cool. There's like a separate Silksong Discord, right? It's not just Hollow Knight Silksong conglomerate, or is it? I'd be scared to go in there because of spoilers. The fact that crests are relatively balanced at all is kind of amazing. It's in the existing ones. Huh, okay. Choosing a memory locket, even harder than character creator. It truly is. Like, I don't want to use this build. Okay, the reason I went and traded my money for this is because I wanted to start building this out so I could actually use it. Will I use it without a blue slot at all? And will I think it's cool to have all 3 of these equipped at all times? But how heavily do I rely on, like, Druid's Eye? And would I miss having both of these combined for boss fights? I feel like I would. There's an official Discord and also Hollow Knight Silksong Rando, which is like, oh, speed running, racing, and rando. Okay, yeah. I don't even remember which ones I'm in. I'm in the one that has all the rando stuff and has all the custom skins and has, like, I think you can still watch people racing in there. So yeah, probably the second one. I think I'm maybe in the official one for the emotes, but I don't ever use it. I don't ever go in there. Sorry this is taking so long. Oh, how are we already at another commercial? Are you kidding me? Did I just spend the whole hour debating which slot to use my memory locket on? Main server is kind of wild. I stick to the couple modding channels in there. That makes sense. I believe that. Okay, here we go. If I'm using this, likely I'm traversing around the map. And I think it's cool to have one that's set up a lot different than the other one for now. And I can add to it later. Because I'm not going to want this build without all my little pointy things for a boss fight, probably. Was it a silly move? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go on break. When we come back, I'll go to Hunter's March, okay? And then if it doesn't take a long time, I think the next thing, it probably will take the rest of the stream. At some point, I want to go, like, collect the quest from halfway home and go back to Greymore. Actually, real quick before we go on break, I want to see how many fleas I have. Oh, can I see that from here? Wait, do I even have a new flea quest? What if I don't? So many questions. They're so cutie. We will camp here in these gray lands until more fleas find their way to the caravan. Please lend your aid to any of our fellows you find lost out on the roads. Oh! Okay, so maybe there isn't a... Maybe there isn't a wish? Would it be... We're so fast. No? Okay. What music do you want for break? Bellhaven or Greymore? Hi! Oh my god.
Scamanable. Miss Saving, thanks again for you and your big blade. I made it back, and Grumpy Grub got her goods. She seemed happy even. I won't be traveling out for a while, methinks. Too many beasties. All about these are. Even those pilgrims, all now going angry, a bit like old Grub.
This town remains safe for the moment, Tipp. You're a smart bug to stay within its walls. What it is a giant woman for Tipp. Big blade. I like both. That doesn't help. Alright, let's do Greymore because we haven't hung out there today and I do like the Greymore music. And it's by the fleas and the fleas are cuties. Okay, enjoy the break. Good to hear little flea noises. I love that I will forever imagine how furry cuddly fleas are and it will be impossible not to from now on. They're so happy. We gotta put a flea in the lurkbait pond eventually. Alright. Let's continue. Oh! So the best way to go about this is probably to just do the Marrow Bellbeast station. I'm gonna keep this sprinty thing on for now. And see how it goes. Ooh. Pavo, you are the best. That was kind of weird. Pavo and Tipp tied for favorite NPCs right now. I need more Sherma interactions to fully solidify Sherma as a favorite. No, Sherma's up there. How can I judge? How can I pit them against each other? They're all wonderful. But there's just something special about a little guy with a big backpack, you know? So many puppy cat quotes I still have locked and loaded on the daily. I think I talked about this really recently, but we were playing Twilight Princess and I was like, use your sword as a sword. No love for Shakira. I love Chakra. Not in my top 3. Top 4, probably. I don't know. I really like the druid though. Chakra doesn't have that goofy, silly humor factor. Chakra's only serious. I go for goofy, silly little guys more than I go for... tall warrior queens? What am I saying? My guts, my guts. Yeah, that's a good one too, Eric. My guts. I say, my name is Toast all the time. Toast, my name is Toast. Alright, let me borrow your bench. Wait, no, wrong spot. That's actually the entrance. No, sorry, I'm not back to hang out. Are you all mad that I gave up on that? You can tell me. Wait, that's so interesting. Why does her, like, in-air movement also feel different? I could be wrong. Could be nothing. It's probably nothing. I'm so nervous. What do we have here that we didn't have before? Oh, you know what I'm gonna miss, though, about that crest more than anything is the improved needle strength. Oh, that's pretty fun, though. Yeah, okay, alright, alright. Look. I don't think we had cling wrap. We didn't? It does feel pretty nice, okay, I'll admit it. Those look like, oh no, they're empty rosary strings. My god. I'm so fast. I'm too fast for you. I really want a map. Oh my god, I lost so many frames. Not quite sure who I'd pick for my top 3, but Chakra and Lace would be in there, as well as a few characters you've not met yet. Wait, are they carrying the body away? Oh my god, that's so cool. How did I never notice this before? Where are you taking them? Oh, they're taking a shell piece. I want that. Welcome to Ant Country. That was so cool. I like that you still get the little graceful flippies. Once again, probably shouldn't have survived that. I started trying to play my instrument mid-fight. I'm sure that will serve me well. You have a needle upgrade you didn't have before. Oh, true, true, true. Yeah, I sharpened my needle this time. Now, is switching back to this method of pogoing going to throw me off? Maybe? Oh, I don't want to start the fight like this. Attack them with music! Now that would be cool. You did yourself in. You did it to yourself, my friend. And now the bugs will carry away. Found my way into Hunter's way too early and suffered so much. Yeah, we noped out of here a while ago. I said absolutely not, no thank you. It was a couple streams ago, I think. Oh, it's so much easier to save it when you mess up. I still have my traps. Oh. Oh, I thought that... Oh, gosh darn it. I thought you were dead already. Alright, I don't know. I don't know about this game. Does anyone know? Alright, I have a question. Why am I dropping so many frames? Is it because of my frame rate being set, like, limited? Is it because of my internet? Is it because of my PC? Is it like graphic settings in the game? Is it like VSync or something like that? 'Cause I'm really tired of it. And it's not so big of a issue, right? Because it's a hard game, so not all of the things are going to be like, oh, it's because there were drop frames. But sometimes it genuinely is. Like, my screen just loses animations of enemies. Game frames, not stream frames. I don't know. I'm assuming if they're dropped for me in game, they're dropped for you on stream. I had very occasional issues, not much on default settings. I'm not on default settings, I don't think. Reduced camera shake, HUD, small, achievements, backer credits. I have frame rate cap and I have VSync off. Because VSync sometimes makes it more taxing on the stream setup. Should I turn it back on? Is there that much of this game that's above 60 FPS? Is this even where I'm supposed to be? No. I only have like 9 rosaries that I'm leaving behind, I think, right? Toggling VSync is worth a try. I had similar FPS drops with full screen on and uncapped FPS, and then capped NVIDIA. That fixed my issues almost fully. How do I cap NVIDIA settings? Do you have 50 bajillion browsers tabs open running? What is... I don't know what SETI at home is. I don't have 50 bajillion. I probably have 2 open. Now I just have Twitch open in browser. Do they even carry away like this stuff? No. Oh, yes they do! Oh, that's so cool! I left it at default and had no issues, but I wasn't running OBS or streaming. It was a distributed computing effort to sift through radio astronomy signals. Burn CPU. No, I don't have that on. Assuming you have NVIDIA GPU, it's in the NVIDIA control panel or app. It may be screwy to try to do while live. Yeah, I'll have to do it for not while live. I can't get over that. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. Them carrying the little bug bodies. Oh my gosh. Right, no map. Shocker, where are you? I'm sorry I said you weren't my favorite NPC. I think last time I just, like, ran past everybody to get back to this fight. Oh, come on! I don't remember the walk back being this hard. But I guess it is. Okay, the up slice is a little bit different than what I have muscle memory for. Oh my god. No! This sucks. I don't know. I don't know. I like having the pogo to get here, but otherwise I miss my poison and my tools and whatever else, like the slashies I'm used to. So I'm probably gonna change it back. I just feel like I'm so much more powerful with this crest. And the only thing the other one is doing for me right now, not to say I can't learn to use it better, but it's just giving me down pogo, and that's it. I don't really need this right now. Short needle can be rough. Yeah. That's why I haven't used anything where, and I'm not very far in the game. So again, who's to say I can't learn to change? But anything with a tricky game with like really tight inputs and I'm used to her movements thus far as much as I can be. To change that mid-game is like, why would I want to relearn something I already kind of learned? No! I just want to get back to the stupid fight. There are little ants in the world. Does that mean we're less... We're at least the size of a small dog. Maybe? I don't know. Hey, Michelle, welcome in. I don't remember when I preferred walkback, because all of these walkbacks suck. Using Reaper for a long time. It's got range and good pogo even though it's slower. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how it feels personally. I feel like I should heal right away. Oh my god. When you think it's gonna be 2 slashes and it's actually 3. How come neither of you hit that trap? That's rude. Oh, you have that move too. Okay. I don't have warding bell on. Oh, that's super funny. You're too short for that move. They're too short for the long pin. This game is stupid. I use Reaper only in the walk between getting it and the closest bench. Nice. Hey Lily, how are you? Welcome in. Good shot to you. I have no map. I was like, maybe I'm forgetting a different walk back? I don't know. Reaper was your go-to? Nice. Short King victory. Yeah, that one was a win for all the Short Kings. Your go-to you don't think I have yet? Spoilers that there's more than 3. It also, I mean, oops. Helps that this is the one I chose to awaken, right? Because if you use one of the other ones and you chose to have it, whatever, it's not awakened, but advanced or upgraded or something. Which ones do I have? I have Hunter, Reaper, and Wanderer. I like the chunky pogo, but also the soul. Yeah, the soul. I'm having trouble losing Stag Station. That's the one that sticks the most, where I'm like, oh, the nearest Bell Beast Station. So I've just been calling them like train stations. VSync is on, frame rate is not capped. And I'm playing borderless. Okay. I'll try different stuff for the beginning of next stream. Taco Bell. Where's the nearest Taco Bell? Huge on Wanderer. Nice. I used it a little in here. And I liked it. No! Oh, come on! This is so stupid! I swear I was, like, jumping over that guy before, too. When I was doing my walk back. Also, all of these guys suck. This area's stupid! I'm just gonna rage and lose my cocoon. I don't care. Worth mentioning, VSync is only on in my GPU settings. I don't know what that means. It's almost exactly the same. The thing I like it, yeah. I used it for a little bit, but because I don't have it as upgraded as this one, I like this one better for now. But I'm gonna try to upgrade it more in case I want to use it more. Why is Hornet always talking about Bren? I don't know. Bren! Okay, these are just little guys, Jen. Don't freak out. Oh. Oh, I forgot that you can do that. Freaking rude. Oh, they're too short. I already forgot. Damn. I don't have the stupid bell on. Oh my god. Why can I not remember anything ever? That was pretty good. I was clenching my teeth, though. My dentist. Think about your dentist, Jen. Oh, I gotta turn the bell back on because I think I have it and I don't. And it's making me reckless with my healing, and that was going so much better. That's such a wild thing to say mid-fight. I gotta think about my dentist. There's an elaborate Reddit thread that claims Hornet is 1 foot 7.6 inches based on a completely random comment by Team Cherry and a bunch of pixel math. Fascinating. Wait, so am I actually gonna change which tools I use? Haha! I probably don't need the compass at the— well, except— I hate to have it off when I don't even have a map for that area. Like, I like to be able to vaguely sort of see where I am. So what would I replace? I would have to do that. Stupid. Warding bell or whatever this thing is called feels like training wheels. It feels like, oh, this is in case you forget and you heal in a stupid place. Which I do often, so. Teeth. Exclamation point teeth. For my dental records. You know, I think my dad grinds his teeth like really bad, and I've always been pretty lucky to not have the same issue, but now is maybe when in my life that it rears its ugly head. All because of Silksong. Training wheels that I had on for the entire bike ride. Well, you know. Alright, I've learned my lesson. Come here and face me. Hey Power, how are ya? Welcome in. Oh, that was close. This is our best walk back yet. Oh, and I could go home and never see this place again. Begrudgingly working on portfolio stuff instead of playing Silksong. What are you doing? Alright. The last one was going fine. I'll use the poison on you since you're taller. Oh. Oh, that was in a terrible place. Oh my god. You throw stuff at me, I throw stuff at you. Run into my trap! Thank you. Nope, too small. Why is that my urge? There. Oh, I don't even know what just happened. Oh my god, too much going on. Ow. Oh, I was gonna try to just sneak a hit in and then sneak out so I could heal. Thank you for the clip. Hi, Jim. Thank you for the stream streak. That was fine. I'm fine with that attempt. Ants have a pheromone that makes you forget how to fight them while being overwhelmed with a strong memory of how much you hate them. Maybe that's just me. don't know. I don't even know anything anymore. I don't even know who I am anymore. I'm getting better at the fight, and I'm getting better at the walk back, which was just annihilating me for a little while there. I think the worst thing about the diagonal pogo is how much I think I can, like, do switchbacks, and how hard it is to go, like, pogo left, pogo right, pogo left. It's very possible, but it's just so much, like, tighter than I think it's gonna be every time. Good thing we have probably thousands of hours of documented footage about who you are. Yeah, there's a lot of footage. There's a lot of footage. If anybody ever wants to know anything about Jen the Human, I got a couple hard drives full of VOD storage. If anyone's ever that curious, I don't know why you would be. Oh. No, and see, I said I was getting better at the walk back, and I lied. And I lied. So tempting. Oh, why would I stand there? Why? Why would I do that? Cornet, cut that out. Cut that crap out. I don't think I can keep this up. Where did you go? No, no, no. This game is stupid. I swear I always just need one more. I think I have enough to heal, and I never do. I think that's still like the hardest thing about this game is not being able. No, because you never heal that much in Hollow Knight anyway. I think it's just the fact of like not having enough silk to heal all the times when I look and I'm like, do I have it? Nope, doesn't even matter. I don't have it. It's so disheartening to just be like, well, that's it. Even if I had a good opportunity to heal, which most of the time when I'm doing it is not a good opportunity, I don't have the silk for it. Ah! No! I was like, here, I'll be smart this time and go up above so I don't fall in the spike pit. Punished. I know there's other stuff we could be doing right now, but I'm kind of just pissed off and I want to keep trying this. I don't know what I was doing there. I can't, like, it gets to a point where I can't see anything, right? Like, the enemy moves don't make sense anymore. No. That's not what I wanted either. Forget that attempt happened. That wasn't real. What are we doing? Brain reformatting. Everyone reformat your hard drives. Ha ha! Ha ha! Maybe he's there as a sign that I should try the throwing daggers instead. Maybe that's what this is all missing. Maybe it's an obvious clue. At least I feel like we're getting... Oops. Lots of shell fragments, maybe? Question mark? I don't think I want to be up here. Oh, that time they catapulted themselves directly into the spikes, and I'm grinning about it. Oh, my arms hurt. Like, right here. Spicy. I tried to jump, but that thing's too fast. Ow! Stupid. Stupid! Stupid! I'm being stupid! I needed that health for all of this part of the fight. I needed health for the whole thing. Hi, Battlecoder. Welcome in. Silksong builds muscle. I don't think so. I think it builds carpal tunnel. There's like other entrances to this place. Let's go the other way. I'm tired of this gauntlet. I'm getting worse with each attempt. Of course, now I probably died on the other side of the arena. But I still don't think we have that. Maybe I have like 50 rosaries, which is enough for like a shell packet. No, the only person who struggled with the little guys, they're not silk. They are not just a silk farming around. I would hope that you're not the only one that struggled with them. I wish I could lose all desire to be any good at this game. Like, I wish I could not care. Okay, good. Goodbye forever. This gauntlet broke me. They let you get this far with no benches, and then they throw you a gazillion ant dudes. Yeah, it's brutal. Not a fan of this one. Oh. Can I even get back up there? Yeah. Oh, thanks, mods. Please don't put spoilers in the chat. Yeah, we're gonna maybe try to come up this way just for funsies and see what happens. I think I went up that way once, and we might have gotten dead-ended. Like, I don't know for sure, but it'll be a fun side quest. Oh, yeah. Not a spoiler, just be cautious, I guess. I don't know. Thank you, mods. Nothing personal. I can already tell you're gonna be really good at this game. I don't know what makes you say that. My skills in Hollow Knight, that was like so long ago. That was back when a time when it was like the hardest game I had ever played, and so anytime I had any victory, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I never thought I could even play this game. And my strength remains with that game, like knowing the map, because I just spent so much time backtracking and like wandering. Oh, I should have stayed for those rosaries. But now that we've played so many other games, I'm not trying to say I'm some like god tier gamer at all. I'm not, but I feel like, you know, I want to be good at it. Ugh. Especially if it's a game I love, you know? Superhuman god gamer. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Battlecoder. Thanks for understanding. It is never anything personal. It is just like, oh, maybe just in case. I don't remember this room very much. Oh, more ants. Oh wait, yeah, we're going back to the ant area, so of course we're gonna see more ants. Oh my god. Got like 110 on my first playthrough of Hollow Knight and been super struggling with Silksong. Yeah. It's a tough game. I know that. I was expecting that. It's not that I was expecting to be good right away, so I guess I just gotta relax a little. Just chill a little. What's over here? We came over here once already. Never played Hollow Knight or Silksong. Is the difficulty spike that drastic? They're just, you know, and I can only speak for myself. I don't know people like who have played a lot of Soulsborns that are like, they weren't that bad. I don't know if that's a thing. I think they're like universally pretty difficult no matter your gaming experience. I dropped a frame again. But they're pretty punishing with like the walk back, right? Like it's got the Souls-like thing where if you die, you lose all of your whatever it is unless you go collect it before you go to the next area. And the thing with a lot of people when Hollow Knight first came out or they first play it or whatever is they would get really lost trying to go back and collect it. So you feel like you lose all of this progress and you die somewhere and you can never get your soul back. And then you're like, well, what's the point now? I'm basically starting over. Originally going to be post-game DLC for the first game, it may have shaped its difficulty a bit. And I think, like, you don't have to play Hollow Knight first, but they expect that most people are playing Hollow Knight first. Is this also an arena? It's because Hornet's so tall. She's so tall. And those ones are so short. Does this just loop around? Aww. Well, I tried. This kind of looks like an upside down anthill. Is it fighting with the streamer if I say you were good at this game? If so, I retract it, but I might keep thinking it quietly. Aw. Thanks, Monster. A friend of mine has done all the Souls games and loves them. I suggested Silksong and he loves it, but sure rages as much as I do. One thing I liked about the game was how the devs wanted a lava area in Hollow Knight but couldn't fit it into their development time. So instead of being in the end game area of the first game, now it's the first area of this game. Yeah, I love that it's... I was talking about how I love that you're in this, mossy area, and then you're like fire and brimstone. There's chanting in the background. There's lava everywhere. Can't do Soulsborns. Tried Demon Souls, Sekiro, and Bloodborne. Didn't get very far. I managed to finish Hollow Knight, Silksong, and 9 Souls. I think it's 2D that I can handle. Yeah, I prefer the 2D for this. For anything with combat, really, I prefer 2D. I can't work on that many planes. And Metroidvania, I prefer to, like, a Dark Souls where you have to fight certain bosses to open certain areas that are a little bit more linear. Or whatever you want to call it. Let's not get into the terminology of Metroidvania debate, shall we? I like my 3D games like The Witness, where it's basically an elaborate menu for 2D games. I'm so tired of bugs. Of ants, specifically. You never thought you'd hear me say that, huh? Jen? Tired of bugs? Yeah. There's the bug making dad noises. Video games. 2D is already 1D too much for my single struggling brain. There's one game, Salt and Sanctuary, that's a 2D Souls-like. I liked it. I feel like Symphony of the Night almost has a Souls-like feel to it. Not with the losing your soul walk back part, but just like the bosses gating, opening certain areas, and like the gothicness of it. Well, that was really disappointing. What is this? Oh, that's just the floor, I think. I haven't tried Shovel Knight. I watched Holly, our good friend Hyrule Holly, who doesn't stream anymore. But I watched her play through a little tiny bit of Shovel Knight, and it looked fun. I just never got into it. I don't own it, which is the first barrier. And the second barrier is other things were always looking pretty interesting to play, so... Not that it's not interesting to play. You know what I mean. There was always... I was never at a want or a loss for something to play where I was like, oh yeah, Shovel Knight. Yeah, it comes with pretty good DLC content. Not interested in shovels. Shovels just don't do it for me the way bugs do. There's a lot of Shovel Knight references in... Oh my god. Hang on. It's not gonna come to me. That game that has a lot of Metroidvania references in it. And they had a whole DLC with Symphony of the Night content. And there's Hollow Knight references. It's a roguelike. Dead Cells, thank you. I was like, it's not Dead Space, but it's Dead something. No, I never played Ender Lilies. Balatro? Funny thing is, I was trying to buy Shovel Knight, got confused, ended up with Hollow Knight instead. Turned out okay. Tetris? Hi Mike, welcome in. Oh, so now I'm just back to this crap again. Balatro does have Shovel Knight content. Well, good to know. After we played Hollow Knight in 2020, I put several things on my radar. The first being Super Metroid, and you all know what happened after that. We played every Metroid. If you don't know what happened, that's what we did. And then it put Bloodstained on my radar. That was also after Symphony of the Night. I guess it put Castlevania on my radar. I didn't click with Bloodstained. I own Blasphemous and never played it. It put Guacamelee on my radar and I still haven't played it. It put Ender Lilies on my radar and then I just never got around to it. There's so many games that just... There's no really good reason other than I just never got around to it. Blasphemous is hard and I looked at it and was like, wait, why did this get recommended to me? This seems like the most gory, gruesome gothic art, like, ever. This is not my vibe. Where are the cute little bugs? Now I'm just getting, like, shy of hitting everything. No. Nightmare fuel visually. Yeah, I was like, why did I pick this? We hit this guy every time. Ender Lily's soundtrack goes hard. It's really good. Nice. I like that. We do, okay, so we can stream for like another half hour to 45 minutes because we have movie night tonight. I have an ad coming, so I'm just gonna play it and get it out of the way because this is as good of a spot as any. I can just pause here. And then we have to decide how much longer I'm willing to attempt this gauntlet. Ugh. It sucks so bad. I don't know what it is about this one in particular. Like, I've been doing pretty good with other ones, but man, this one I just don't like. Alright, so enjoy the quick break. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Thanks, everyone! Alright, this is gonna be tough, but maybe Duncan and fishing will be good luck. Oh, why did I die so far away? No, I didn't die. We went to another area. But that means I don't get my silk back, which I was kind of banking on. Oh well. Nope. Don't be dumb. Boo. Boo! Oh, that was weird. What am I doing? Oh! Duncan! I need full range of motion. Ah! Nope. Nope. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nope. I landed right on top of it. That's so stupid. Alright, he's distracted for a little bit, so we have a tiny bit more time. Are these the same areas? Are we in a whole new world? It's a whole new area. So far, from what I gather from the lore, the weavers in Hollow Knight are actually from here originally. And some of them escaped and went to Hallownest. Something happened here that caused them to leave. And then they went to Hallownest, and the whole thing with the Pale King went down. The whole thing with the Pale King. I don't even remember why. Oh, don't answer this. Like, I know they refer to Hornet as, like, the king's dalliance or whatever. Right? Like, he made a bunch of babies with the white lady. But then he snuck away and made a baby with Hera. Everything turned out great for them in Hallownest. Yeah. But I don't know if there was a reason for creating Hornet, or it just kind of happened, you know what I mean? If he just couldn't keep it in his pants. If the Pale King just got around, or if she served some purpose. I can't remember. I'll have to look into that. Anyway, Hornet was born, and then what I'm not sure of is when between her, if this is sometime after her birth and sometime before the vessel comes into being, you know? Like, I don't know where in the timeline of the Radiance we are yet. If I had a nickel. Anyway, these are all things that I've been somewhat thinking about a little bit. Maybe I should spend some time, like, actually fighting these guys on the walk up to get better at their patterns, you know? Not you, though. Oh, why do you have to do that? Why do you always have to dash back? It's not nice. The music is kind of cool in here. Oh, I should have healed and then... How did we end up with 100 rosaries? I do think part of the mystery of this is when it takes place in relation to the first game, or at least it was for me. Can't wait to watch some lore videos. Oh. Okay, stop landing on top of them. Oh, I thought that you took 2 hits! Maybe when my needle is, like, actually powered up. This fight is stupid, and I'm tired of it, and I don't want to do it anymore. Nope. Oh my god. Where am I? Why am I fusing with your animation? Missed. Oh. I actually killed that one. No! I, like, dodged right into it. I don't know what your tells are. Oh, thank God. We were pretty close on a couple of those runs then. My reward is more fighting. Finally. Yay! Bug gamer! Yay! I'm leaving forever. See, that's all I need to say. I don't want to do this anymore. Well then, beat it, Jen, and you won't have to. I knew that was gonna happen somehow in my heart of hearts. Let's just go get our cocoon, shall we? It's fine. It's just on the walk back we've done like 1,000 times by now. This part we're used to. The suffering. Flash forward a year and we've done that fight in randomized 5 more times. Yeah, that's the other thing, like, alright, realistically. In Hollow Knight Rando, there's a gauntlet in Queen's Gardens that I never do in Rando, right? Because I'm not cool and I don't do randos where I have to go to every corner of the map. Very rarely do I actually end up in Queen's Gardens until the very end of the rando and I'm like overpowered. There's a gauntlet in the roof of King Station that I wait until I'm overpowered until I do it. And there's like a tiny gauntlet kind of near Coral. Or maybe it's like the Soul Sanctum bench, the Cornifer bench. I can't remember where it is. But what other gauntlets are there that I have to repeatedly do in rando? I'm not sure that there's this many. There's so many in this game. Stupid fly. Okay, see, yay, we did it! Please tell me, can we just go take a quick peek over there and see if Chakra is over there? Because I'm so tired of not knowing anything about this area. If this crumbles or if this is another gauntlet, I'm gonna quit out. I don't hear her. I got distracted looking at whatever that is. Oh. This game gives you more crowd control tools. Like the, traps and stuff. Why am I going further in? This is stupid. The lure of map. No! I went right back into it. What the hell? There's so many of them. There's plates everywhere. This is for sickos. Why would you go up there? She said as she went up there. Oh, I've never seen this before. Okay, they're like shell pieces on a rope. Chakra, I don't hear you. No, this is the worst game ever. Please. Look at the little guy running around in the background. I lie. Come on, lady. Oh, that's a bench symbol. But it's made out of like bone. Do we trust it? I don't know. I don't know if I trust it. La Mulana strikes again. I'm prepared for this moment. Oh my god, where, why, what in the... Abandon all of my rosaries right now. Just give them up. God. No way. I don't think she's in here. I think she's like, nah, fuck this area. I don't want to make maps for this. Yeah, La Mulana does that too. There was just something off about that bench. There was just something poking out of the corner a little bit that I was like, nope, I don't know. I don't trust it. I see a ring. I hear her! You've done well. You took him out. I'm so relieved to see you. Greetings, Chakra. I had a sense I would find you in these winding tunnels, filled as they are with the marks of combat. Poshanka, you trust your instincts rightly. The red-shelled warriors who carved out these roads make for excellent opponents indeed. I would gladly spend much time here testing myself against their blades and cunning traps, but I must keep to my task, as should you. Mwah! The best prize. You have purchased the last of my mapping stock. Da 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 da. I love you. Be my wife. I no longer believe Chakra is not in favor territory. Yeah, just the relief of finally getting a map. Oh, okay. And this is a thing. And this is a thing. And this is a fake bench. I wonder if you can, like... Did I actually sit in it? I think I did, and then I got up. I don't know. Don't answer that. I don't even care. This looks like another crest location. Alright. Now that we have the map... I'm curious some of these areas where I can either dash or float across. How, oops. How easy or hard it is to do, like, this spot without one of those. Does that make sense? Like, can I get here with just dash or can I get here with just float? I don't know. Yay, this is open now. Yay, a better bench. You can get here early. Yikes. Yikes. I do really enjoy this awakened... What is it called? This Hunter's Crest situation. It's not awakened. I keep wanting to call it that because it's like the awakened dream nail in my head. Drunk Decoys, how you doing? You can get here without float. I don't think you need dash or float. Yee. Yikes. Okay. Oh, I had this equipped the whole time. Well, you know, that's fine. It's good that I have that equipped because honestly, in like an arena, I don't know how much these are going to help me anyway, and I constantly need shards for my tools, because I love my tools. I love my little pointy poison things. We shying and frenning? Yeah. We are shying. Shaw! As soon as I get a new movement tech, I can no longer understand how to do anything without it. Yeah. Love to throw them over the ants' heads. So we'll come back here. I want to test this bench. Do we have time? Not really. I just want to know if it's even possible to sit there, but I feel like it's not worth. It's worth the walk up. It's always worth it for science. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I think we have to come back and play this Wednesday, by the way. Oh my god, there's a boulder that's gonna fall on my head. I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm done with work for the year. I can just stream Silksong every day if I want to. It does feel harder now that you've played it a bit. I'm still on the fence. Yeah, it's still so hard to say. Oh, I got so distracted. Thank you so much. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Julia Oli, welcome in. Enjoy your Earth Badge, your emotes, your ad-free viewing. Hi, Shaggy. How's it going? It's so hard to say because I played Hollow Knight for the first time so long ago. And I've played so many games since then that I feel like would help me be better at this. But it doesn't make this feel easy. We're just gonna do a really quick science experiment and then we're gonna be done for the night. Because we're gonna all go watch Flow together in the Discord. Jen's love is a bit gayer than I expect. It's very gay. Oh, goodness. Now that work is done, you can put the real work trying to find our beloved chakra. Truly. I'm so glad this is open now. Yeah, because look, you can just pogo all the way up if you don't have float. It's not going to stop you. It's a bit of a surprise for some. Is it? Is it too much? See, look, you can see those pointy things up there. Love the content. Started Silksong last week. Have so much areas to explore. Oh, I'm glad you're liking it. Thanks for being here. I guess it resets right away. So like, yeah, you can sit, but you can't like hang out. Rude. All right. Oh, where did it put me? Up here. Having too much fun. Someone not okay with a little bit of gay. I'm not sure they're in the right place. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. They're just emotes. We did it! We did science. I'm exhausted. Thank you to my Ko-fi supporters, 8-Bit Trav, Semi-Cortex, Metal Spring Pro, Y-Miser, Akarui Kage, Cosmic Ordia, and Grey They. Thank you to my YouTube subscribers, and my Twitch subscribers, and of course, viewers like you. Later, humans.